Good morning.
Good morning.
There you go. Better exactly right. I got my copy, which is good. I'm down this morning. Hannes Zacharias, County Manager. This version of Chat with Hannes. Appreciate you being here. I'm stuck in this box for a reason. It's a tape box here on the floor because we're actually broadcasting this via the internet as well to all the 3,800 employees that choose to go ahead and kind of tune in. So it's kind of a new venture for us. So excuse kind of our technology issues from this point, but it really is kind of, I think, an experiment for us to say, how do we get these chats out to more people from that perspective. But I'm pleased to see you all today, and good from those sort of things. So nice to have you with us. We'll get you out of here on time by 9:30. I know you have much work to do back at your stations and so forth. Do not want to detract you from that activities, but we'll for the next hour try to walk you through some important things we think that might be helpful. Here's the agenda. First of all, starting with good news, good to talk about things that are going on in the county that we think are good to talk about and I think share with one another. The 2015 community survey, which did indeed come out very well. The adopted 2016 budget, give you some ideas about that. The BOCC strategic planning efforts, we have 4 big initiatives that we're working on the next 8 to 10 months. What's on the horizon, also talk about pillars of performance, giving you some examples of how we're trying to go ahead and put that issue of culture of constant change in our organization. So let's get started. First of all, Project Search, which really is a program trying to go ahead and put in mentor about 7 individuals that have intellectual disabilities into our organization to give them the work-life skills to go ahead and get employment. We had 7 individuals that came through our organization, and all 7 of those reached employment. Good stuff, that one. Indeed, we're going to be doing that again beginning on September the 14th. So if you see some individuals around, perhaps some of them might be in your offices. We had a really good experience with one of those in our office. So a great program to give these people really some good life skills to get, like I said, become sustaining members in the society. AAA bond rating for the Arts and Heritage Facility. Yes, exactly. The AAA bond rating, that means that we can borrow money cheaper than any place else in the country. There are about 3,100 counties in the United States, and about less than 1% get a AAA bond rating, and we're one of that 1% from that activity. So we're able to go ahead and borrow funds at a very reasonable level. The Arts and Heritage Facility is, you've seen several articles in the newspaper about it. We had an open house on Monday, had about 300 to 400, maybe almost 500 people come in to kind of join and see what that facility looks like. So great facility. If you don't know much about it, please do. After long last, Mindy Love and her people out at the Johnson County Museum of History are going to get a new home, and that's great work from that perspective. Johnson County Heart Safe goal surpassed. We had a goal, or MedAct had a goal, of trying to go and train 25,000 people in the community on hands-only CPR. Happy to announce it's now exceeded 28,000, and 90% of employees in Johnson County have that. So if you have indeed not gotten hands-only CPR training, you're part of that 10%, please talk to your supervisors and your department heads to get that kind of training. It really is good. We did have a celebration a few weeks ago that really celebrated 5 individuals whose lives were saved in Johnson County because of heart-only CPR training, and it really is making a difference in people's lives directly, no question about that. Feed the Need goal. We had a goal of Feed the Need this last year of 300,000 pounds. We exceeded it by 314,000 pounds. Huge. So we're able to give over $7,000 to 10 different food pantries across the community. We're one of the largest employers that does that activity, and it really is a good way to go and remember Rick Beckwith and the great work he did for us many years ago to put us on this path of really trying to help those who are in need. We'll talk more about that later on as well. Arts KC funding, we had a goal of $15,000 for Arts KC funding. We exceeded that by $17,500. And this building is really kind of fortunate, blessed, if you will, to go and have us, you guys all host the arts reception that occurs every year, last few years. If you've not attended that, you're really missing something. It is great to go ahead and see people take part of that and seeing employees that are expressing themselves creatively, either in the performing arts or in the visual arts. It's a wonderful kind of celebration of those activities. I'm always surprised to go ahead and see people in it. Judges are involved with it and so forth. People you would never expect are part of that arts program. So please take advantage of that. Really good stuff there.